For those of you living under a rock, we are currently going through a global pandemic. All the millennials are miserable because they're not supposed to leave the house, preventing them from living their best lives. So I figured, why should I add to my own personal misery by playing a horrible game at this point in time? Let's play something good for a change. I know the exact game, but I can't find it. Oh well, maybe my special effects can help me. Hopefully they still work. Here we go. Disney's Aladdin for the Sega Genesis. Needless to say, my boner has been strong for this game since I was a 5-year-old child. The colorful graphics, the great music, the easy difficulty settings, the numerous cheat codes. This game literally has it all to make you hard. No blue chew necessary. In a typical review, I will bust the box and manual wide open for their bad grammar, spelling errors, or other goofy shit they mess up. But this one is on point, on all accounts. Did a spelling bee winner proofread this box, for Christ's sake? I guess there's not really much else to say, so let's pop the video game in and play the game. Oh great. The genie with a handgun. Disney is really starting this game off family friendly. Goddamn. Now he shot a bird. I guess they didn't have PETA as a consultant on this game. As I optimize my game settings, let me point out what I said earlier about this game having kick-ass music. And the game designers were well aware of it, because in the options menu, they allow you to play any music you want, on demand. So basically, you go around as this guy named Aladdin, who was on a murderous rampage. Armed with only a knife and apples, your mission is to stab and shank the fuck out of anything that moves. The thing that instantly appeals to me with this game are the graphics. They look exactly as good as the arcade. The level design is pretty on point, as well. You're not walking around all over the fucking place, trying to figure out what to do, like in A Nightmare on Elm Street, released only on the NES. And do you know what turns out to be the main enemies in this game? No, not the Royal Guards. Well, let me tell you. Fucking pots. There are so many disgruntled housewives just throwing shit out the windows. Jesus Christ. In the movie, the MILFs are getting horny over Aladdin, but that is definitely not the case in this game. Another fantastic thing I forgot to mention earlier is that this game has checkpoints up the ass. Look at this shit. I've been playing for like 20 seconds and I've already got to the first one. It's just basically a blue pot with a genie on it, making a weird face, like someone just grabbed his dick. In addition to being bipedal, and after doing a little research, I discovered Aladdin also possesses the ability to climb. And what do you know, another checkpoint. Goddamn. This game might even be too easy for me. And that's saying something. The bosses in this game are pretty elementary as well. You just knock them in the corner and stab the fuck out of them until they explode. At the end of each level is a slot machine, where you can pick up free lives and extra apples. But you can also land on that asshole Jafar, who takes away all your spins. Fuck. I also have to mention that the designers of this game are pretty sneaky bastards. I found all kinds of weird shit as I progressed through the levels. Let's check it out. Here are some Mickey ears hanging on this clothesline. Look here, goofy hieroglyphics carved in the stone. There is even a goddamn stop sign. And here are some porta potties. Whoa! They even have one for the genie. I don't even want to know what comes out his ass when he shits. Probably a bunch of brown pixie dust with pieces of corn in it. Oh great. Now I just puked in my N95 mask. Another thing I find a little distasteful in this game is that when you throw an apple at certain guards, their pants fall down, exposing their undies. I guess at least the game designers didn't put any skid marks in them. Shit. That's the second mask I've puked in during this review. And these things aren't easy to come by nowadays either. This game is starting to get fucking gross, if you ask me.
He's gotta puke!
I also find the bosses in this game to be a little strange. In one level, you go up against this guy, who looks like Goro and King Hippo's love child. And then for this boss, you got a guy throwing naughty butters at you. Goddamn. This game is making me hungry. In case you were wondering, I can say that the Robin Williams level is my favorite. The only thing I don't like is that you can sink through the clouds and fall to your death. In other levels, if you don't move, Aladdin stands there like a prig, throwing around an apple, waiting for you to do something. But in this level, you're just fucking dead. Oh well, I guess at least this son is happy. Unlike another, who shall remain nameless. And look at this shit. When I get to this area, it tells me to rest. Rest what? My cock. If you don't think this game is getting gross, you probably haven't ever gotten to the jail level before. Do you know what the main enemy is on this stage? No, not fucking pots. This time it is none other than blue balls. Here is some disturbing footage of Aladdin getting murdered by one. At least dying is as cool as shit. Just look at this little cutscene you get when Aladdin kicks the bucket, which I find to be a direct rip-off of Mike Tyson's Punch-Out! Another game I ripped a new one in a previous review. Then you finally get to the end of the prison level, and there's an exit sign hanging there. Seriously. What kind of a jail cell just has an exit sign hanging above, showing the prisoners how to escape? This game is getting stupid as fuck, and starting to wear out its welcome, if you ask me. Anyways, no sense playing this game to the end, and beating it, like a legitimate YouTube game reviewer would. I think we all know how it ends. Spoiler alert. You save the princess. Sounds familiar. Where have I heard that game ending before? In conclusion, make sure to leave 6 feet of distance between yourself and shitty video games. And if you were wondering, I've been avoiding the coronavirus by not showing my face in public. Anyways, be sure to check out my next review, or I will be doing a collaboration with a very popular game reviewer. Or maybe, they will just have a brief cameo that I can pass off as being a collaboration video. Or worst case scenario, I can just buy a cameo from Cameo, and edit the footage into my next video. Nevertheless, you don't want to miss it. Whoa! Don't fade to black already. I'm not done whoring out my shit yet. Where was I? Oh yes. Be sure to thumbs up and comment this video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Patreon, like my Facebook and TikTok page. Buy my shirt and DVD. That's not too much to ask, is it? Whoa! Now you're blocking the star of this show. Editor, get all this shit out of here. Okay. Now you can fade to black, and roll the credits. Bye bye.